Hey guys, so today I'll be doing a review of the entry grade 1144 scale RX-78 Gundam. So out of the box, the kit itself is already color separated, so no need for stickers or any paint apps for the kit to look good. So all of the needed colors like the face here, the eyes and the head and the camera lens are already color separated, so you no need to use stickers for the eyes or the camera lens on the head. My camera will focus on it like so, and the black parts on the eyes are already all shadow, so they were able to create a lot of color separation, especially on the head, even without the use of stickers. But you still need to line the vents on the sides here on the cheeks as well as the vents on the mouth, and that's it for panel lining really. The V here also on the torso or the waist is a separate piece. So what they did is the yellow pieces here on the back skirts is all one big piece. So it's the whole waist area here is all yellow inside, including the V here. So what you do is you just put the red piece in and then the white piece, and now you have a completely separate part for the V here. No need for stickers or any painting. So the entry grade really produced a very good kit with minimal parts and also no need for any paint apps or stickers, and it looks very good already even if you just build it out of the box. First off is the beam rifle. So it comes all molded in gray and it's all one piece, but the scope area here is a separate piece and it can move up and down, and it's the only part of the kit that isn't color separate because the scope here is supposed to be yellow, but they just left it gray. So it's the only moving part of the beam rifle, and the handle, secondary handle here, doesn't move either. And to attach it onto the hand itself is a separate or a single piece, so you cannot remove the hand cover to attach the weapons. You can just slide the weapons into the hand just like so, and that is the rifle attached onto the hand. Then next up is the beam sabers. It comes with two beam saber handles, but unfortunately they didn't give you any beam effect parts for this entry grade. But if you have any extra kit that has a normal beam saber handle or beam saber effect part, you can just attach it onto the handle here just like so, and now you have a beam saber. And you can just slide the beam saber on the hand as well, just like so. And when not in use, just need to remove the beam effect part and just reattach the handle onto the backpack just like so. And then speaking of the backpack, it has the normal adapter or connection part for any 10144 scale high grade or entry grade kits, the 2 peg adapter part, but unfortunately mine's not able to remove, but there we go. There's the normal 2 hole adapter peg or attachment point for any type of backpack, so you can use any new high grade backpack for this guy and customize it whatever you want. And then the last accessory is the shield. So it comes molded in white, red and yellow, and the gray handle here, which is a little bit hard to remove if you've already attached it. You just slide it in, but it sometimes gets stuck in the middle of the part here, and it's very hard to pull out. So what I do is I just leave it in the shield here and not use it. Instead, I just use the 3mm peg here on the side of, or the back of the shield, to attach it onto the either arm of the Gundam itself, and just attach the peg into the hole, and you can rotate the shield on the arm. And it can also be attached onto the backpack with the same size hole, just like so. And those are the only normal accessories that comes with the kit. But there's also a version of the entry grade RX-78 which has the other accessories like the bazooka, the Gundam hammer, and the beam javelin. And it also comes with extra beam saber effect parts for the beam saber handles of this kit. But unfortunately, I was not able to get that kit, so I only have the normal version here. So those are the only accessories that it has. The neck is on a double ball joint, so it can go up about that far, and then go down that far, side to side, just a little bit because of the collar, and rotate all the way around. For the arm, there's a C-clip joint here on the torso, or on the body, which lets it move up and down, just like so. And then the shoulder armor is connected to the shoulder joint here on the shoulder, which lets the shoulder go up about that far by its own. And then together with the C-clip joint, it can go up pretty far high up, just like so. And then there's also a separate bicep swivel here, which lets it rotate all the way around. And then there's a single joint elbow, but even if it's just a single joint, it can bend pretty far because of the shape of the bicep and the lower arm. And then the hands are on ball joints, so they can rotate and wiggle around. For the body, it's on a ball joint here on the front, which lets the torso go forward about that far, then go back about that far, then side to side very little, and also rotate about that far until the red piece here hits the middle piece of the waist area. For the waist, the front skirts are molded together, but you can separate them. They are on a peg, and they can go up about that far. They are a little bit stiff. And then the side skirts are on ball joints, so they can go up and down and also rotate a little bit. Then the legs, they're on a ball joint here on the hips, which lets it go out about that far on the side, go forward until it hits the back, the front skirt, then go back until it hits the back skirt, and then there's a little bit of rotation on the thigh itself. Then the knees are on double C-clip joints, which lets it bend about that far. And then the ankle joint is on a peg, which lets it move, or ball joint from the foot itself, which lets it rotate and move around. And then the foot itself is on a C-clip joint here on the leg, which lets it move forward and back. And then there's a ball joint going from the ankle joint going to the foot, which lets it move forward and back, side to side, and rotate a little bit. Here is the entry grade RX-78 next to the old entry grade from 2009, and as you can see, there's a huge difference in terms of color separation, as well as the parts, the mobility, and the accessories. Then here it is next to the first grade RX-78, which I painted into the rollout colors. Next is the 30th anniversary version of the high grade RX-78. The Beyond Global version of the RX-78. The Revive version of the RX-78. And last but not the least, the Origin version of the same Gundam. Overall, this is a great kit because it's very cheap, but even though it's a cheap kit, it doesn't reflect the price because all of the color separation is nice, and then the accessories is okay, but those are the only accessories that it needed in the first place. And also the proportions I think are a bit off, because if you compare it to the other high grades, it's a bit bulkier, especially on the leg and on the torso here. Or maybe that's what they're aiming for, because the older high grade version, which released back in 2000, I think, it has the same proportions as the entry grade here. So I think it is accurate. And then for the accessories, they are okay, because those are the only known accessories that the Gundam has by default. So mostly it comes with the bazooka, but it might bump up the price a little bit if this kit comes with the bazooka. That's why they just released a version of it with all of the uh, accessories that the normal version doesn't have. So yeah, and then the use of parts on the head is very nice. So no need to use any stickers for the eyes or the camera lens on the head, and especially the V here on the middle of the crotch, because all of the other high grades on the back use stickers, and this is the only kit that has a separate V here, aside from the Beyond Global here, because it also has a separate yellow piece for the uh, crotch area here. So yeah, it's a much better kit than the other high grades here, but it's much cheaper and easier to build. So it's very mainly the entry grade here is for beginners, so that they can have a feel of how to build a Gundam model kit. So I think that they've nailed it, and because of this kit, there might be more people who will be hooked into this hobby because of the engineering and the remarkable appearance of the kit when it's finished. So yeah, so that's it for this review. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.